What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So what I'm gonna do in this video is show you guys the best abilities to put on Mike White and also the abilities not to put on Mike White, because after doing these gameplays and playing with him online, I realized something about these abilities that I had on him. And let me tell you something, certain plays that I usually do with Dak Prescott at such a low overall was dotting people up. This Mike White, which is a 90 overall with better abilities, was not getting a lot of the throws to the receivers like he was supposed to. And maybe it was the way I was running it. Maybe you guys could run them a lot better, but whatever the case may be, it wasn't going as good as it was before when I had Dak Prescott. I got so frustrated to where I was going to take him out, quick sell him, and keep Dak Prescott on the squad, and that was going to be that. And I'm not even over exaggerating. That's how bad and frustrated I got with Mike White. But I was like, you know what? He's a high overall. He does got better stats. Maybe it's just the abilities that I have on him. So therefore, I put new abilities on him. And let me tell you something, 100% better, much more effective. I don't know if it's going to be that effective for you, but for me it was. That's why I'm doing a video on it, just to let you guys know my experience with it. And this is after multiple games. I just didn't go in there one game and it was just great. I played a lot of games with him and the abilities were a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over his abilities, what I have on him, his stats and so forth. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna go over the whole Dallas Cowboy theme team, or to show you the players and so forth that I have on the squad, just in case you're just tuning in and you guys want to see who I have on the squad, or if you haven't been tuning in, you forgot, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna go ahead and go over them for you guys, just so you guys can see how the team looks, a fully Dallas Cowboy theme team. So anyways, these are the new abilities that I put on him, and after this I'm gonna show you guys the abilities that I had before, which I wouldn't recommend you guys having. One of them is still on here, but the two of them are not. So he has Omaha, which I have as an X Factor. I haven't activated yet on him, but that's what I put on him. Sideline Deadeye. Okay, so the reason why I picked Sideline Deadeye, because it says perfect pass accuracy on throws outside the numbers. Didn't know what outside the numbers meant. I'm assuming when it throws to the corner or whatever the case may be. Didn't even know what that meant, but if it says Sideline Deadeye, I'm assuming it's to the sideline or when it throws like on the outside somewhere. So that's what I was assuming. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And so why I picked it is because when I was running with Mike White, throwing the ball to the side, with Dak Prescott, I was dotting people. With this guy, he was overthrowing it. If you've seen my first gameplay with Mike White, you've seen what I was going. And you didn't even see everything because I edited the video. So some of the plays that he actually did, you guys didn't see it. I chopped it up so you don't have to see the whole 27 minutes of it. But he did a lot more than what I showed on there. It was just horrendous. But that's the reason why I put Sideline Deadeye, because of what it said. It was gonna be perfect pass accuracy when I threw it to the side. So I put it on him, and let me tell you something, big difference. Dotting people up, made amazing touchdowns and so forth. It was great. So that's why I put it on him. Before I had Identifier, and not no more. And I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. Then I put Inside Deadeye. Inside Deadeye because it said perfect pass accuracy on throws inside the numbers. So I said any abilities that I have from here on forth have to have something to do with perfect pass accuracy, because I don't want this guy not throwing the ball accurate. So I put inside the numbers. So one was outside the numbers, all right? Perfect pass accuracy on throws outside the numbers. So now I don't have to worry about the corners because now they're covered. Now inside the numbers, now I don't have to worry about that because anything I throw inside is going to be perfect passes. So that's why I put this on him once again, because there was certain throws I was throwing, he was throwing inaccurate. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to put every ability that I have on him, I'm actually going to put on him. I mean, it has to say perfect pass accuracy. Then I put Pocket Deadeye, perfect pass accuracy while throwing from the pocket. So if I do decide to stay in the pocket, I want to make sure my accuracy is perfect while throwing inside the pocket. I did have this on him before, and it did actually work, but a lot of times I'm not in the pocket no more. Before I used to stay in the pocket a lot. Now you can't. These receivers or these defenders are coming at you fast. They're using their linemen like more now than they ever did before in their life. So it gets a little bit more complicated, but at times I do stay in the pocket, but not all the time like I did before in the past. So I wanted to make sure that that was covered. So this one actually did work. I did use it on him on the pocket. One of the plays on the first gameplay I did with him, you've seen I threw a dot with him. I think it was like the first touchdown I threw. I stood within the pocket and I just threw the ball and it was a dot. So that did work. I did keep that one. The two that I took out was, I'm gonna show you guys right now. So anyways, I'll break that down right now. But anyway, so these 3 abilities on Mike White, perfect for me, works perfect. I would recommend them. If you guys have better ones that you guys go ahead and use them. But to me, I need perfect pass accuracy, and it actually worked. Not because it said it, because it actually worked with me. Before I had Identifier. The reason why I had Identifier because it's only 1 AP. On their lineman is 2 AP. Doesn't make sense. It should be the opposite, but it's not. So I used it, and it was the only. I'm not saying Identifier didn't work. Apparently it worked, but it was taking away the other abilities that I could be using. For instance, like Sideline Deadeye. So that's why I did it. That's why I took it off. The second one I used was Long Range Deadeye. Where is it at? Here we go. Perfect pass accuracy on all deep throws. That's a good one. Don't get me wrong, it works, but I'm not throwing it like deep throws every single play. Majority of the plays I throw are short or to the side, or I had to fit it to where it fit me more. So I was like, you know what? This was basically, it's not worth it. In consideration to how I was using this card, if you just launch it up and throw deep all game, then go ahead and get it. You're gonna need this. But if you don't, and especially the way this game being played right now, and you need it to basically cover your corner routes, your inside, and it's usually either short to mid passes that you're actually completing, right? Once in a while you're gonna throw a long pass, and majority of times you don't need perfect pass accuracy on all deep throws in order for Mike White to throw deep. He's gonna be pretty good at it, but if you do throw deep all the time, then go ahead and get it. It does work, but it didn't work for me. Most of the time it's gonna be short to mid, and a lot of you guys that I play against out there are a lot of players that are actually online. That's usually what they use. And if you have Mike White, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to need that. You're going to need more of the fact of just perfect pass accuracy. So I would recommend Inside Deadeye. Don't get Long Range Deadeye. It's a waste of an ability. It's not that much effective. So Pocket Deadeye, I did have it before once again. So this is the only 2 I took off was Identifier and also Long Range Deadeye, and I replaced it with these 2, which made a big difference. Pocket Deadeye I still kept because it's perfect pass accuracy while throwing from the pocket, and at times I'm going to be in the pocket, so I want to make sure if I get defensive pressure, it don't affect me. I throw the ball, he gets the ball out. It's going to be perfect passing. So that's what I still continue to keep it on him because it does work, and I figured I needed it, and when I was actually doing the gameplay or playing games online, it actually worked. So anyways, them were the abilities that I won't recommend putting on Mike White, and these are the abilities that I recommend keeping on Mike White. Just to let you guys know, if you guys are using them as a Jets fan, or you're using them just because you like the player, or you're using them because you desperately need it, like me, Dallas Cowboy upgraded quarterback. So these are his abilities and the stats. If you're a Jets fan, you're going to get boosted stats. I'm a Cowboy fan. We have him on the Cowboy squad. He don't get the Cowboy Kim, even though he was drafted by the Cowboys. So he don't get the benefits to have the Kims. But this is how he looks, just fully powered up. 79 speed, 90 throw power, 92 short accuracy, 89 mid accuracy, 85 deep accuracy, 85 throw under pressure, 86 throw on the run, 90 play action. Comes in at 6'5", 78 agility, 79 speed, 89 acceleration, 81 awareness. Jumping is 73. I don't know. Maybe I don't see him jumping. Maybe that's in the future. Injury 93. Stamina 79. Throw under pressure. That's throw power. Throw under pressure. I think it's throw power 90. And I did run with him a lot, and I got hit, and he actually held the ball pretty good. Where's his carry at? I don't see his carry. Am I missing it? Maybe his carry is so low that it's hiding somewhere. Is it up here more? Oh, that is his carry. Here we go. Carry is 70, which actually he held on the ball pretty good when I ran with him. So I haven't fumbled. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will if I keep on running. Outside the pocket and then running down the field with him like he's a running back. I'll probably fumble it, but usually on the first, maybe second time he won't fumble it. but I usually go with the first, and he won't fumble it 9 out of 10 times. But I try not to push it the second time right after, because he probably end up fumbling it. So anyways, them are the best abilities I'll put on Mike White, and the abilities I won't put on Mike White. But for those who stay to the end and want to see the Dallas Cowboys squad, this is how all the players that I have on my squad when it comes to the offense: Amari Cooper, Keith Smith, Ezekiel Elliott, SIDELINE, Miles Austin. So, and we also got a new center, which we desperately needed. So this is how the team is arranged. Van Der Esch, Broderick Thomas, I put him as a middle linebacker, even though as a left outside linebacker he comes in as the 95, but we needed a better middle linebacker that complements Leighton Van Der Esch, so I put him right there. Roy Williams, and I think this is one of you guys' suggestions, so I put him right there. DeMarcus Ware, Trayvon Diggs, Byron Jones. He's not to the full version, but he's pretty decent later on. Don't waste all your coins on a cornerback that plays the same way, whether he's fully powered up or not. So he plays very, very well just as he is right now. He had a major upgrade, so just with the train alone, decent upgrade. So that's all I added on him. Randy Gregory, Jay Ratliff, Malik Collins, Everson Griffin, Aaron Green. We also got Mal Refno, Deion Sanders. So this is a squad, fully Dallas Cowboys squad, gooned out. Greg Zuerlein, and we also got Brian Anger as our punter. So this is how the team is looking. So anyways, there it is there. Once again, main reason of this video is to show you how Mike White, to let you guys know how Mike White was playing for me, and the abilities I had on before that are not working, I don't recommend them, and the new abilities that I have on him that actually work. So I'm gonna leave it right there. If you guys like seeing what you seen, drop a like on the video. If you guys need sub to the channel. There will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.